EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go, strike! Trap 60, trap 60!
Going to the air right away, Hooker. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check, smash,
and they'll send the slot in motion left.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. The Niners hit 6-5 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Rig alert, rig alert.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Debo going in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Go check.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Cowboy 80.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Street.
The slot man in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
In motion right, Debo. Hooker now on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Good throw. I seen that shit leak.
His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. On the ground, this is Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
79 Broncos, tracking 60.
Looking to throw. Marshall. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. On now is the Packers punter. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to 17. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Tiger.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Come on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The throw over the middle taken in. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, 79 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. They go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now Hooker. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, another shot for Jones. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
18, pioneer.
Off play action. Marshall looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On second down, it's Jones. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Marshall. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go,
Samuel going to go in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Go.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. He will have the first down and a bit more. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Right there, hurt. Ready.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing. Hooker. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he'll take it.
That was a dumbass throw. Fuck.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Hooker's going to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Well, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him reflecting his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Marshall. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone and bulldozing his way through. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game. but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but there are definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. To throw on second down, Marshall. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Looking to throw. Marshall. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 77 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because
they're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Riggs! Tempo. Ready?
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the D-off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
60 Bison. Trap 60.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. Rolling to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Off the play fake, Marshall. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off the option, it's Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that's going to tie the ball game at 27 all. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And now the rookie's free. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. It's been a... points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, the turnover fest continues.
That bump was major. That bump was major. Good shit. That bump was major. Fuck. Ah!
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Hooker now off play action. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hooker. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Come on.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get it.
2nd and 11. Ayuk going to go in motion right. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the track, into the end zone. It's a 40-yard touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Hey, Corey, you got to stop that shit, Corey. You got to stop that shit, Corey.
And the Niners will take
God damn. That's crazy.
He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
B.J. Ojulari, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the pitch pass. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
That was pick 6, guy. That was pick 6, my guy. That was fucking pick 6, my guy. That was fucking pick 6, man. That was fucking pick 6.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
Fucking pick 6, you won't get that shit, man. You gotta get that shit, man.
But a 16-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over.
Shit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
2-3 niggas. 2-3 niggas, y'all.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Off-play action. Marshall. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one man away from getting right field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Dumb man shit you keep doing. You keep fucking doing that little stop shit, trying to stop my wide receiver and ain't calling the shit, nigga.
Second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers
Keep doing that shit.
one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the It's going to be more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want...
He's got a man, complete.
Killed these fools. Killed these fools on that play. Killed these fools on that play, man. Killed them niggas on that play.
Look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Williams loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24.
Yep, GG's.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 23 yards, the final tally. This is something you got to be...
That and these fools the fuck up.
They're in the mode of trying to burn some clock. Doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got to punch them. Look for second down.
Ah, damn.
And try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Let's go now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Hooker. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll sneak it. Hooker trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Maverick.
Throwing to start the drive. Marshall. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong. And
GG's.
Safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
70 Ranger. Go.
From the gun, it's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Rasul Douglas picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Okay,
here's first down.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Marshall. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Marshall. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.